And I feel that we just touched the topic of breathing awareness, which is really the core idea of this method. You need to develop this awareness. You need to be aware of your breathing all the time, the whole day long. So the first thing is to switch to nasal breathing. The second thing is to notice how you breathe. Is your breathing noisy? Can you hear it? If so, you need to modify it. It shouldn't be noisy at all. In fact, it should be completely and totally quiet. And most people are able to modify their breathing right away. I'm always surprised because I often work with people whose breathing is very noisy. And sometimes I simply tell them, hide your breathing, please. And a person is able to make their breathing quiet right away. It's always surprising for me how it works. But it does work. So if your breathing is noisy, please make it quiet. Most likely you are able to do it by simply applying your willpower, your intent, or creating an intent. The second thing is look at your body, as Konstantin Buteyko did in the very beginning of his discovery. Look at your chest and look at your stomach as well. It's really good to stand in front of the mirror and look at your whole body. Does it move when you breathe? Some people, especially elderly people, when they breathe, their shoulders move a lot. They feel like they need to support their breathing by the muscle movement, especially the movement of their shoulders. So they breathe like that. And of course, I'm exaggerating it a little bit right now, but just to show you how it works. So, if it's your case, start controlling your body movements. Don't move your shoulders when you breathe. You could do it. For some people it's really difficult, but it comes with practice. The same thing if your chest moves a lot when you breathe. Sometimes it looks like this. Your chest doesn't need to move at all when you're breathing. And for some people it's very difficult to switch into that type of breathing right away. But you will be able to do it after a while. And the same thing about the stomach. Some people move their stomach a lot when they breathe. The stomach also needs to be still. Of course, the main breathing muscle, the diaphragm, which is located under the ribs, will still move a little bit, but it's almost unnoticeable. This movement is very little, really. So your stomach shouldn't move either. Basically, your breathing should be, when you are still, not when you are physically active, but when you are still, your breathing should be completely invisible, completely unnoticeable. Some ancient doctors stated that a healthy person breathes like he is not breathing at all. That's how healthy breathing looks like. And it's funny because sometimes people ask to demonstrate healthy breathing to them. It's impossible to do that, because you could easily show unhealthy breathing you know, it's noisy breathing, it's when the whole body moves and so on. But you cannot show healthy breathing. It's really invisible.